Okay, so today we're just going to do 16 and 17, which is basically rinse and repeat of what I did yesterday. Um, yeah, 14, 15, 16, and 17. It's the same, but the other side, right? So here we go. So I don't really think that I need to set up the GoPro and all that. We're just doing the other side. I've already put this gear in, okay, because it just slid right in. So boom, and I put that. So we're holding it from the opposite direction, and we're basically just literally doing the same thing that we did yesterday. So I'm gonna line this up, make sure that my gear touches. Got my wheel. Okay. This wheel has both the squares in there, so I'm going to use that one. So 16, we did that. That's the first gear here. So then, okay. There it goes. All the way through. Oh. Jumping the gun. I gotta put my wheel on there. Yeah. Hold on. Just gotta go through the wheel. There we go. Then there we go. All the way through. That looks good. Okay. And on the back side, we need to cap it. Now this cap is actually, see there's all this space? I don't need all that space. So I'm going to take that out. You don't need to stick it out at all. This way. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Remember that. There we go. That's on, nice and tight. Now I flip it. Take the next cap, put it on the inside, the underside there. Let's see, there it is. There it is, nice and tight. My gear still moves. Yes, it does. All right. Make sure it turns that wheel. Yes, it does. Good. Now this is out a little bit. I'm not a big fan, but it is in the gear. So I'm going to let it go. That might have to be adjusted later. I will see later if that's the case. But let me put our last gear on here. And just like yesterday, we're slightly off on the buttons. So like I said yesterday, you know, the students who came before may not have done a good job putting the buttons on. It looked like they were lined up, but it's not like I build these robots regularly. This is actually not my first time building. I can't say that. It's my first time building it on tape for sure, but not my first time building one. It's like my fourth time building it. So I built it a bunch my first year, helping those students who were doing it the first time. I think I may have done it once a semester 2 years ago. But recently I haven't. So see, this one, trying to get this button back in is giving me problems because the end is a little bent. So I cheat by bending it back with my teeth. Just because I don't have pliers readily accessible. But the key also is to make sure... Oh, I dropped it. The key is to make sure this thing is straight while you're putting it in. So that is sometimes a challenge. So it's kind of like a push and a rotate in sort of a deal. There it goes. And you gotta hold the back piece. It just moved. Oh no! The whole thing moved. Alright. I'm not gonna mess with it because it's being difficult. We're gonna use the gear itself to hold this bad boy in place, which is perfectly fine by me. So make sure you have your little square in there so this is lined up. There we go. That's good. And then it goes like this. I need more than one hand. All right, put it through the wheel first. Pull this in so our thing is lined up nicely. There it is. Then we take the gear. And we put the gear in. Push and pull. There we go. Apply a little bit. Then we slide that through. There. Make sure all the gears line up. I can't tell you how many times I have students do this and the gears don't line up. It's like, how are you going to make the robot move if the gears don't line up? And you can take your cap, put it on the end. There it is. Tighten it. Okay. Sometimes it's too tight. Doesn't want to come off. There you go. And that's the other side. So now we got both the wheels. And now at a double test, you move the gears in the middle, not the wheels, the gears. And if you're turning the gears and all the wheels are moving, then it works. Now don't go crazy because you don't want to ruin the motors, right? I'm just checking to make sure, hey, okay, when my gears move on my motors, my wheels move. This one seems a little loosey-goosey. Okay. And that is also because I don't have the bracket there. So that might be something later on when I'm doing it. If it continues to be loosey-goosey and causes problems, I'll have to take this off and put a bracket on there so it's tighter. I'm going to let it go for now because it might actually, it might slide. It might slide. Okay? That's it. That's wheel assembly, and that's 16 and 17. Tomorrow we're going to do the whole claw. So 18, 19, I think it goes all the way to 20. No, 20, all the way to 22, actually. Now I'm looking at it. Yeah. We're going to go all the way to 22, which is the entire... Actually, no. Tomorrow we're going to do 18, 19, and 20, which is the claw assembly. Then we'll put the claw on for the next day. But anyway, that's all for now.